I'm Eric Loy, and welcome to Eric Loy Interviews. On this podcast, we talk with folks from the VTuber community on their channels, their talents, their stories, where they come from, and their plans for the future. All hands on deck, Commander Xephy is here. Hi.
Hello.
Hey.
Reporting.
Reporting for duty. Please introduce yourself to everybody.
Hi, I am Xephy. I normally do streaming for, retro JRPGs and everything, but I kind of just do whatever I want.
You're the commander. You can do whatever you want.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, you're in control of the ship. You get to guide it wherever it goes. And then you get to assign blame when it goes the wrong way. That's what the red shirts are for.
That's what the red shirts are for.
So how did you get started with the VTubing stuff?
I actually was watching a couple of other VTubers over the years, and I'm like, you know what? That sounds like fun, and I wouldn't have to stream with pants on.
Yeah, that's a big plus.
Like, I don't have to get pretty. I don't have to wear clothes.
Yeah.
I can wake up, look like garbage, and stream.
Yeah.
And honestly, I've met a lot of really cool people through it, so I have no regrets whatsoever.
Yeah, there's so many people that are so talented, and the ability to meet them over such long distances in a place where you wouldn't be able to have met them 20 years ago, which wouldn't have happened.
Oh, exactly.
And it makes the world very small in a good way for the most part. Sometimes not in a particularly good way, but this way it's a good way. That can happen.
Yeah.
So the Strays, how'd you get involved with them?
I actually ended up finding Issa on Blue Sky,
Mm-hmm.
and I sought them out, and I'm like, hey, want to play a game? Want to play a game sometime? And we ended up playing Pow World together.
Ah, yes.
And then Issa just kind of dragged me along into everything else, and I just kind of got adopted.
Kind of a Pied Piper. Just kind of pulls you in.
I kind of brought myself into it, and then the rest of it unfolded as we went.
I'm sure we'll be talking to more folks from the Strays as we go along here. Seems to be seems to be a pretty fun, open group for the most part, and haven't heard any complaints yet.
Yeah, there's over 100 of us now.
Whoa, 100? Well, that'll take up my next couple. That'll take up my next couple of weeks.
That'll take up quite a bit of time.
If I average 20 a day for the next several days, who needs?
Don't do that.
Who needs sleep? I'm old. It'll work.
What is sleep?
I don't know. And I know you can't get more than 3 hours at a time. I know that's a myth. I don't know who started that. That's a terrible thing to tell people. The
8 hours a night.
Yeah, night. Just whenever the eyelids fall, that's when the sleep happens.
Yes, and unfortunately, that doesn't always happen.
Yeah, it used to happen sometimes when I was on the air. I don't think I've told this. I actually did fall asleep one time doing a weather forecast live on the air.
Oh no!
And it wasn't for very long. I mean, it was just a nod off. But then I woke up and noticed that the microphone was on. There was nobody else in the building. Nothing was playing. And then slowly realizing to me, I'm not dreaming.
No, this is real. This is real life.
Yeah, say the call sign real quick and hit a commercial. Computer problems.
Let's reset.
Oh, the tape machine broke. That's what it was. Yes, terrible thing.
It definitely wasn't me.
No, it wasn't, and no one ever knew until now. Too late. You already fired me. You can't do it again. So what got you into the VTubing thing? I mean, you were watching a couple folks. Were they big time streamers?
One of them is her name is Lime Malicious. She's I think she's with Mythic now.
Yeah.
And she's one of my favorites. I love her so much.
I've seen her. She's a lot of fun. So have you, when you started up, did you kind of form yourself around what they were doing, or did you decide you're going to do your own thing?
I pretty much settled in on doing my own thing. I started by doing some like I called them packs, but I grabbed uh demos and games off of itch.io and everything, and I started by doing that. That's actually how I met one of my mods, and he's actually a really good friend now.
Yeah. Yay
But
for mods.
he was developing a game at the time, which is now on Steam.
Oh,
It's Night of the Abattoir Man. It's free on Steam. You should check it out if you want.
I actually have
Um,
seen some people with
get some
that.
free
Yeah.
advertising bucks. You're welcome.
Yeah. 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 It's perfectly fine by me. I don't believe that's he's
And after that, I just started doing things that I liked, like retro JRPGs, but I also tried to stay with things that I know people were gonna want to see,
yeah.
like Zelda, Pokemon, Mario.
Yeah. Yeah. So when you're
And now
talking,
that I've met other people,
yeah.
like I can do collabs and stuff too.
So you're talking retro. Your retro and my retro are two different centuries. So
I
what?
do stick with like the Super Nintendo days,
Yeah.
usually when I say retro,
Yeah. That's pretty close. I mean, I had the NES, so there
because
you
I
go.
am in my 30s,
Yeah.
so.
Well, I mean, that's nothing. I'll hit 60 this year, so I'll let you know what it's all about. It's mostly
But at
about your
least in
insurance rates
terms of
going up.
video games, I'm pretty sure it's similar.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we did have the Wii and stuff, my wife and I, and managed to get a hold of GTA San Andreas and play about one third of the way through a game, realize it was boring, and just started blowing things up. That was the fun
Well,
part.
that's half the point of GTA. It's just breaking off
Oh
and
yeah,
killing people.
yeah. We found one spot with the cheats where I could sit on a roof and with the grenade launcher, and if I hit a car just right as it came over a hill, it would fly over the buildings.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And the flamethrower is just as fun. You put yourself in a corner and you just flamethrow every like cop or SWAT member that
Yep.
comes by.
Yeah. Ah!
And you just have explosions for the next like 20 minutes until you get sniped by a copter.
Yes. Well, now if you take down the copter, that's even more fun.
Yeah, you can take down the copters for a bit until you run out of ammo in the RPG.
Well, you just gotta do the cheat code. You put a,
If you can push the buttons fast enough, you don't run out of ammo.
that's right. You do the cheat code, and then you always go back. You do this right outside one of the fast food joints. So when you run out of energy, you just walk back in
Well,
and
you run into the fast food joint, you quickly push your buttons, you go back out.
go back out and start shooting again. That's the way to do it.
I was much faster when I was 12 or 13 than I am now,
Oh
but I
my
can still
gosh.
do it.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I was like 13 when I got my first GTA.
Oh, I don't. We were actually playing. We had in our home a Pong console from Sears, an actual
That
Pong console.
I have seen a handful of those Pong consoles, and as intrigued as I am by them, I know that not a single TV I have in my house would work with
That's
them.
right. And I'm not really
Because you
sure.
have to use the forks, like
Yeah,
the devil's forks
yeah.
that you have to like screw into the back.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And you had to have a place for your antenna, which people don't even know exists as a word anymore. Antenna.
Ooh, antenna.
Yeah. Well, what do you need
TVs
that
with
for?
antenna, like you might
Yeah.
see that if you go to a museum.
Yeah. Maybe. Or where I live, on the side of the road.
The
Um.
fact that the OG Game Boy is in a museum now still
Yeah.
throws me.
Yeah. That will throw you for a loop. Like
That
I.
stings a little bit.
Yeah. My son-in-law has one of those, and I'm I'm in the back seat of a car where my stepdaughter's driving us around, and it happens to be in the back seat of the car. And for the first time in my life, I played the original Pokemon like
Oh,
2 years
how did
ago.
that go?
I was doing fine, but then it got dark and I couldn't see anything.
Oh no, the Game Boy curse!
I was like, what? What?
We'd be squishing ourselves against windows at night trying to find a street lamp to play in.
Oh,
That's why my eyes probably stink.
yeah. Well, that mine was because I
We'd be
stayed.
playing at night or by flashlight.
Yeah, I was always staying too close to the television, and And they say that was
Stay
bad for
away
us.
from those dang TVs. They're gonna make you blind someday. We never believed them.
Nope,
Never believed.
nope. And now I've got glasses thicker than the television screen was at this point, just to be able to read what's in front of me.
Less thin lenses, let me tell you.
Yes, yes. Um, with so, what are you are playing right now? If I tuned into your stream this week, what do you got going on?
I'm pretty sure we have something going on with Repo tonight.
Mm.
I have a bunch of stuff planned for June because I have my 2.0 re-debut
Yay,
in June.
re-debut.
So we're just Yep, I got my original model revamped,
Mm-hmm.
so I have a full body now.
Mm. Congratulations on a
I
full
also have
body.
another one.
Yes,
Oh, thank you.
yes.
And so I'm going to be debuting that, and I have so many games in my Steam account. I'm just looking at them that I haven't touched.
Mm.
So what I'm going to do throughout the month, I'm going to be running a subathon too,
Oh, good.
is just basically going through my Steam trash trove and kind of going through the list.
Hmm.
So it might be just a trash trove this month,
Is it?
but
Is it going to be?
generally,
Is
you know,
like
like see Final Fantasy
yeah,
or
yeah. I mean, are you
I
going?
play a lot of RPGs.
Are you going to go through? Are you going to go through games that people know and go along for like weeks, or are you going to play games that get over with quickly?
There's gonna be a mixture of the two because I have all six of the original Final
Oh,
Fantasies.
yeah, yeah. Those will go.
So, and
That
I have the Pixel remaster because they were on sale,
yeah,
but they did a very good job with them. I have no problem with that. So,
cool.
if I played through all of those, that would be, depending on how long it takes you to complete them, it could be a day or two for the first one or a week.
Mm.
To
You
say
are
if I wanted to do one of the new ones,
yeah.
like Final Fantasy 15 takes me 2 weeks. But I know the game back and forth at this point. I've played that one
Yes,
so many times.
and we know the Final Fantasy numbering system: 1 to 15, X and J.
Yeah, like the numbering system doesn't actually matter as long as if you play the numbering system in its own numbering system. Like 10 and 10-2, you have to play together, but you don't have to play one and then you have to play two. You don't
It,
have to do that.
it's using a base 12 numbering system. It's completely different. You have to you start
Yeah,
over again at
uses
13.
Roman numerals, and then you have to go like you don't have to go 1, 2, 3, but if you have 10 and 10-2, you have to play those
Yes.
sequentially.
Part 2, Part 1, coming after Part 2, of course, and then the prequels.
Exactly.
Oh
There were
man.
3 for 13, and 13's the only one I didn't like, which might be a bad opinion, and I don't care.
You got all the
Come
other
at
ones that
me. I don't care.
out of 15 of them, if you don't like one of them, that's still pretty good. That's
I don't
uh,
like two of them
oh,
actually,
which one?
but that's fine.
Which other one?
The other one is it's the other, not 14. 14 I haven't played. I think it's 11. That's the first one that was an online MMO.
Oh,
I'm just not an MMO person though.
yeah,
It
yeah,
has nothing to do with the game itself. I don't like MMOs.
yeah, yeah. What is it that 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 gets your goat about it?
Mostly the communities that play MMOs, because
Mm,
half of them are there usually to be annoying
yeah, that is true.
and don't know how to play the game. And I'm not like the people that play and play well, great. I'm glad you could put up with all of the BS that comes with everyone else. I can't. I I'm too I get too salty too fast.
Yeah, yeah. That happens in every type of online thing. Unfortunately, these days, I even did.
Yes.
There is a baseball simulation called What If Sports, and I used to spend a lot of money on that, getting teams and you manage from the major leagues to the minor leagues. You do everything for the team. And there'd be guys who would be collaborating together to mess everything up and just be jerks about it. I'm like, why are you wasting my money? Go waste yours somewhere else.
It's like, why do it just to do it?
Yeah,
Play to play the game.
yeah, or find somebody else who likes it, and have them play it. But
Or go be jerks in a Discord call or something.
yeah, Yeah,
I mean, me and my friends will be jerks to each other in a game. That's one thing.
yeah,
If
yeah.
you're a stranger playing an MMO with me, I don't know you.
Yeah.
Get to know me first, and then we can be dicks to each other. But until then,
So then you better be good. Be up to
then
step.
you will absolutely get trolled by me. But until then,
I
all
have
right.
I have a coworker who plays Fortnite, and she plays. When I say plays, I mean she lives it. She plays until 4 a.m. every day. Fortnite.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and the stories I get from her. I mean, even at 3 a.m. She,
Fortnite's one of the ones I never could get into, and it
yeah.
tries to kill my PC anyway.
Oh,
So
yeah, but that's not good.
we just don't try.
Yeah, yeah. Why that happened too? I got Fallout 4, and
Yeah, like it can run Fallout just fine. It can run all these big games, but
yeah,
it hates Fortnite.
yeah, yeah. See, mine
And I'm
can't
like,
do.
fine, I don't want to play anyway.
Mine does Fallout 3 and New Vegas, but it won't do 4. And because it's a laptop for the most part and does not have a video
Uh,
card.
that makes sense. That makes
Yes.
sense.
Well,
That is why I have a that's why I have what I call the Beast. Or
mm,
her name is Charlie, actually.
ah,
But
and
she's a big rig beast.
yeah, there's something to be said. I know that everybody wants to have the smaller portable stuff, but there's something to be said for a nice tower. And
I have a laptop for writing purposes. If I want to leave with my computer, I have a 2012 MacBook that turns on when it feels like and it runs Microsoft Word.
mm,
That's fine. That's
yes,
all I want it for.
yes, yep. And I have a nice phone. I don't know 95% of the things that are on it, but I can play Scrabble on it, and I'm fine.
I was gonna say I can play solitaire on mine,
Yeah, there you go. See,
and
that's
I know how my tracking software works. So everything else I don't care about.
yeah. Well, you got me beat there. I don't even know what that means. All I know is that every once in a while it says it's downloading something, and I'm like, okay. Did you have
Yeah,
to?
I have auto updates on so I don't forget to update things. Otherwise, it's not happening.
Yeah, yeah. The Windows updates are something else too. We were using we had did I was doing the play-by-play for a junior college basketball team here, and we had a little older computer we used to stream on, and it was fine. It got the job done. We didn't need any big bells and whistles. But one time the game was over, and I tried to shut it off, and it said preparing for updates. Do not turn off. 130 updates. I'm like, oh man! I said that I was there like an hour after everybody had left, waiting to shut this computer off. Mm. Like, come on, guys. We're not going to eat.
Windows updates or something else.
Oh, and then they turn everything else off when they do it. And mess you up at work too. That's not. That's no fun. That's no fun. So what type of setup did you get when you first started off? Did you just grab the microphone and go, or did you look
I
for the
had a
best stuff?
microphone that I had been using for digital LARP sessions,
Oh.
which we were still doing for during COVID,
Mm-hmm.
which was a cheap $10 mic that I
Mm-hmm.
found on Amazon
Yeah.
that occasionally would make popcorn popping sounds. So I look back at some of my old VODs and I'm like, oh, people listen to this?
That's the sound of quality.
But I my my mother-in-law for Christmas bought me a Blue Yeti.
Oh.
Bless that woman.
Yeah, it's
Because
great
it
to have
sounds
good
so much
mother-in-law,
better.
if you
And then
look.
I finally got myself a dual monitor arm so I
Oh.
could play with my monitors
Oh.
a little better
Yeah,
and have more room on my desk so that my monitors weren't trying to fall off.
we tried that at work, and every time I used it, I just shut off the second monitor first. Like I, I can't.
I mean, at work I never needed to.
Yeah, yeah, we really didn't need it
Here
either.
it's so much easier. I have my stream stuff on one and I'm a game on the other.
Mm. Yeah. Well, I mean that works out. That seems to be the primo way to go for streamers. That way you get.
Some go with three so that they can have other stuff up top, and I'm like, I'm working on it, but I don't have the money for that.
Well, where's that third eye coming from? I mean, it's hard enough. To,
It's like some of them put it on top of their first, some of them put it on top of their second.
mm,
I don't know how they manage it, but
that seems to be. If you're on streaming and you've got so many things going on at once, how are you concentrating on chat at all?
that's what I want to know. I just kind of want one up there to be able to keep my VTube Studio app open so I can see my tracking
Ah, okay.
and make sure that everything maps up right. I
Yeah,
don't know exactly how other people with three monitors do it. I would love to. Like,
yeah. See how?
please tell me how you focus.
Yeah. Well, I
Give me
mean,
your focus beans, please.
if you're using it as a true system monitor rather than watching somebody else's video while you're doing yours, I
It
imagine
could
it would
be
work.
just spec tracking too, yeah,
Yeah,
like bit rates and stuff.
yeah, or audience tracking. No, no, don't go, don't go, don't no. I'll do something really, please. Stay.
I'll be funny. I'll be funny. I
No,
promise
that wasn't.
100% that I might be entertaining 20% of the time, and the rest of the time you get whatever you get.
That's right. That wasn't my joke. I stole it from somebody else.
I did steal that joke, however, it was still funny, so
Yes.
laugh.
So, I mean, do you have your stuff planned out way in advance, or are you?
Oh no,
Oh,
no.
it's day of, or maybe hour of?
Usually the second I start streaming, I'm like, I haven't figured it out yet, but I'm working on it. Sometimes if I have collabs, yes. If I'm
Yeah.
collabing with somebody, we have a plan. But
Mm. Yeah. How do those
if it's
go?
just me, I'm like, I have no idea.
Yeah.
With the collabs,
Yeah. I mean, is it
usually we in whatever server we're collabing in, a bunch of people will be like, "Hey, you want to play Repo or something
yeah.
on Saturday?" Or we played. Me and a couple of friends played Kill It with Fire 2 the other day, which
Well,
is basically killing spiders with fire or being the exterminator. That one, it was really fun.
that would be one I need to get my wife.
And
She would be
it
good
was
at that.
so much fun.
She,
And we just kind of make a time in a day. Sometimes we do it right then. Sometimes we actually have to plan like a week or so ahead of time,
mm.
depending on who's in what time zone.
Does it get tough every once in a while? Have you ever gotten one where it just didn't work?
Like the collapse?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
It sometimes it doesn't work out. Sometimes people can't show up, and we either collect the people we have and make it work, or we just change the plan
Well,
last minute.
I mean, like if you're collaborating with someone and there's just no chemistry there.
Oh, that haven't had that problem yet. Actually, we've done pretty good.
Mm. Yeah, it's yeah. I can see it
I'm sure
happening.
it'll happen.
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily anybody's fault when that happens. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
like sometimes people just don't click, but
yeah. I mean, you don't put Barbara Streisand and Robert Smith in the same room and expect it to work. No one.
yeah, no, sometimes people don't click, and that's not one streamer's fault or the other. They just
Yeah,
say thank you for trying and move on.
yeah,
At least that's my philosophy on it.
yeah. Or
Say, hey, you're a cool person. We're just not meant to stream together.
or you make an enemy for life, and they keep sending people over to hate raid you.
Usually, I try to avoid being that kind of mean person so that that doesn't happen.
Oh, I wasn't accusing you of it.
However,
I was saying that it happens.
however, that's not always the case either.
There's a you gotta watch where you're pointing the gun. Sometimes you gotta make sure you're able to get away and duck, and they don't know where you're at. I did that one time when I was working as a telemarketer. Um, I was one of those guys who called people up cold and sold them things,
Yep.
and I had to sell a guy in New York City phone services. And if you want to get cussed out, call people in New York about phone services when they don't want to talk to you. They and
Yeah, no.
they'll give it to you, and they'll give it to you good, and you just can't do anything but sit and take it. One guy was really nasty, and I actually worked overnight at a radio station when I was doing this. So at 3 a.m. his time, I wrote down his number. He got a call from the radio station. I don't know who did it,
Oh,
but somebody called him from the radio station. And when he sleepily answered the phone, hello, he heard a very automated voice say, "You are an asshole," and hung up on him. I don't know who did that, though. And he didn't buy caller ID from me, so he didn't know who it was.
that's what you get when you don't buy caller ID.
Yeah, see, people like me will take advantage of it.
Luckily, I've only had experiences in doctor's office call centers where people just get mad because you can't make miracles happen.
Oh yeah, yeah, and I work now at the front office of a police station. Oh,
Oh, that must be a gift.
it keeps on giving. I'll tell you that. And you get people call up. Person, I can't go into details of a lot of stuff, but
Oh, of course not.
somebody calls up and says, somebody just set an empty building on fire over here. Like, did you call the fire department or the police? Oh,
We gonna run over there with we're gonna run over there with buckets.
we're gonna tase it. What are we gonna do?
Stop resisting.
Get down! Get down! I can't handcuff it. It won't give me its arms. No, it happens everywhere. It sounds
It's
like
so fun.
it's
Working with the general public is something else
yes,
altogether.
yes, and you're above general rank. You're commanders. You're above all that, so you don't have to deal with that stuff.
Yes.
Yes. So, I mean, you just from talking to you from here when we started, you seem like a really easy person to get along with, and you have to do that. You have to be pretty light and on your feet and able to roll with the punches when you do this sort of thing, don't you?
Yes, especially since anything can happen at literally any time, especially when software decides, "Hey, I'm not going to work today," or "Oh, there's trolls in the comments," and the best part about trolls is that either you just make fun of them, make fun of yourself with them, or just ignore them.
Yeah.
I like to make fun of myself with them because I think it's funny.
Yeah, yeah. It's just
And
you just wonder what what do they do for money? are, are are they like circus clowns or something? Do they get too much laughter in their life that they have to come and throw dirt in everybody's Cheerios everywhere else?
that I don't know, but they clowning.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. I like the beat there. That was good.
You're welcome.
Yeah. the but that does happen, and you have to be. And there are some people who come in and don't have a clue what's going on. You have to work with that too. How is
And it's like I know I'm very loud, so I'm
Yeah.
like, if you're like telling me to chill because I'm loud, that's fine. I am not quiet, but like you don't need to bring out down everybody else. We it's just video games, friend.
that's what happens in about 5 years when I'm totally retirement age. I'm just going to show up in people's streams. Turn it down. Yeah, it's so loud. I can't hear myself.
My alarm!
And you'll go, is that you again, Eric? Get out of here. I've bound you six times already.
Skeletor demands you get out of my stream at once.
You can't tell me. Oh, what?
Skeletor, is that you? Skeletor is one of my favorite voices to do.
Oh yeah.
And I learned how to do it just listening to somebody else do it, so it was so much fun.
Oh yeah. There's some people who do it online that are just hilarious.
Some people are phenomenal at voices. I have a select few I can do.
Yeah. Do you want to do voice acting?
I'm not invested. Oh, one of the cats just got very mad all of a sudden. How you know? Calm down.
Yeah. Yeah. Try handling 9 of them.
Maybe voice acting for something silly.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd ever want to do anything serious, but like something silly.
Mm. Well, you got a good voice for it.
Because again, make it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe Skeletor.
Hey, man.
Hey man, I saw you sniffing coke in the bathroom at Claire's the other day.
By the power of Grayskull. Uh, right off the sword. That's a different way to cut it, I guess. Um, that's that's not what it's for, He-Man. That's not what it's for.
Put it away.
So, what do have you got any? You're going to get your 2.0 again,
Mhm.
2.0.2 times two. After that, do you have any big plans coming up?
Nothing yet. I am other than that in the subathon.
Mm-hmm. You just want to survive that first.
Got to survive that, but I do think I'm gonna do something for my affiliate anniversary slash my birthday in August
Mm.
because they're like 2 weeks apart.
Ah, yeah. That's a good birthday present.
Oh yes, my first affiliate anniversary, and then right like 2 weeks right after my birthday.
Yeah, yeah. So when you hit that mark, um,
I
was
think
it
it's the
was it a long time
28th.
coming when you got to that
Huh?
when you got to that affiliate mark? Was it a long time coming? Did it take a long battle to get there? And how did you feel when you got there?
Not as long as it could have, but I did take a break in between when I first got back into streaming because I did streaming like 10 years ago and it didn't really pan out at the time.
Yeah.
I was too busy. And then I took a break because I had things going on. And then when I picked it back up again, I ended up meeting more people. So it was the viewers that I had thing, the hardest time getting,
Mm-hmm.
which I think is everybody's thing is the average viewer count.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But one thing I really like about this is that when you get somebody and you win them over, they're pretty loyal for the most part. They'll come back.
Oh yeah, those I have many. Well, not many. I have like four, but I have enough, and
That's
I'm
more
happy
than
with
me.
them.
No, it's
I have I have my return viewers, and I'm very happy.
yeah, yeah. It's nice to know that there's somebody out there who uh, who is there strictly because you're there.
They're just like, "Hi,
Yeah.
lurking, but I'm happy to see you," and I'm like, "Thank you. I'm happy you're here."
Toss some peanuts up to that part of the that part of the concession stands. There you go. That-
Extra hot dogs up here.
that's right. When you did this 10 years ago, and obviously it wouldn't have been a VTuber type stream. Um,
No, I was just doing like whatever computer games I had
yeah,
through OBS,
yeah, and kind of just less.
which I only had like six, and
Yeah,
it didn't work out.
one of them was
I was
Doom.
poor and busy and
One of them was Snake.
was Snake. I think I had oh, when did I buy it
Minesweeper.
was one of my first ones. Whenever I bought the Long Dark, it's one of the first ones I tried.
Yeah. Was it? It's
I
just
don't think it was quite 10 years ago, but
what was the computer
close
not up
enough. It
to it,
felt like it.
or what?
My computer really wasn't up to it because it was technically an Alienware, so it was supposed to be like a gaming computer, but
Yeah.
Alienware has changed so much in the years.
Yeah. Yeah. You can't even trust aliens.
Can't even trust the aliens.
You know, we have to get other dimensional beings now to get our advanced software. Um, the, the how different was it for you to go from streaming like that to streaming with an avatar?
Other than learning how the tracking worked, I had to also get used to using overlays
Yeah.
and actually putting effort into them because I didn't put any effort into anything. I just let it happen. And now I'm muting myself and putting using overlays and actually trying to do good. And so I like it's night and day.
Yeah, yeah. More enjoyable though.
Yes. Oh, absolutely. It's so
Yeah,
much more fun.
yeah,
I actually kind of know what I'm doing now, so it's
yeah,
like it's so much more fun.
yeah. And once you get a little bit settled in, it makes a big difference. Um,
Oh,
thing,
absolutely.
Things tend to roll off your back a little more when they happen. Oh, sparks. Okay, we won't use that joystick
Oh,
for this one.
computer's on fire again.
That's okay. F2 and 3. That'll work. That'll stop it.
Control Alt Delete.
Yeah. Task manager, yeah, take fire out. Okay, there you go.
Delete fire.
Delete fire. Very little known fact that you can do that on some computers. I would give it a try. Uh, the so getting together with everybody in this group, the strays. Um, tell me what that is like being a part of. I know there's a lot of people involved, and you kind of worked your way into it yourself. But now that you're in, what do you think of it?
We're just a bunch of nerds that have a lot of fun, really. We talk about when we're not streaming, we talk about literally anything. Like I think they're talking about making meat logs in Minecraft with trees right now.
Meat logs.
Yeah, with tree. There is a tree in Minecraft that if you just put like a block out and you see the outside versus the inside, it does look like a meat log. I don't know what tree it is, but it's peculiar.
Oh, I thought you meant actual meat logs. Um,
I'm sure there's a mod for it.
oh, it probably is. I
So I
wouldn't
know they
doubt.
have a mod with ham bone, but I
I,
think it's a play on ham bone.
yeah, that's like playing Stardew Valley. You'd have so many mods on that I think somebody had like 70 mods on their Stardew Valley. I'm like,
Ooh, I've never played modded Stardew.
no, I never have either. But I played
Stardew, yes.
A lot of Stardew. 30 save files worth of Stardew I have.
I prefer its sister game that is still in development, Fields of Mistria.
Oh, yeah, what is that like? I mean, have you played it?
I am currently waiting on its third major update,
Hmm.
and it's basically Stardew with some of the taking out some of the things that drive me nuts about Stardew.
Like,
Like if you accidentally use a pickaxe instead of an axe, you're not going to lose stamina.
yeah, yeah.
It you can save in the middle of the day. You don't have to wait till the night.
Yeah, that's something that's a skill that you better learn early in Stardew.
And they did just add like a mechanic where you can stretch out the day length a little bit. Like you can make it long, short, or normal.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Is it still basically the mining, farming, getting to know people
It's
type thing?
mining, farming. You get to pick a villager you like and woo them,
Yeah. Or all of them at the same time.
or try to date all of them at the same time.
Yeah.
And you know,
And get them mad at you like in Stardew.
the next major update's due in July, so I'm kind of excited for that.
So that's gonna be one where you're just gonna keep updating as it goes along. Huh?
Yeah, it's in early access right now.
Mm. Would you say that's your comfort game?
Yes,
Mm. Yeah. Everybody's got to
because I
have.
just kind of put some music on and vibe.
Yeah. Turn music on. Turn the messages off, and sit there for several hours and lose the rest of the
Oh
day.
yeah, like I don't have push notifications on my phone. I don't have notifications on Windows. I just let it happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Having no push notifications on my phone has been the most peaceful thing I've ever endured.
Oh, I wish I knew how to do that. I,
I
I
know how to do it on an iPhone. I don't know what kind of phone you got.
it's an iPhone. I'm scared to touch too many things on it. I've had it for a
That's
while now.
fair, valid and
Yeah.
fair.
Some things have disappeared,
It's
and I'm like, I think I needed that, but I just let it go. Like the settings button is gone, and
just disappeared.
it's gone. Um,
Oh
I think I accidentally deleted it, but it does show up on a different thing. So I really wish I could get that back. I don't know how to get that back. It's just
no! Like, do you want to? Maybe I can walk you through it later. But
yeah, maybe. And In the meantime, I'll be deleting everything else on it by accident.
Just deleting System 32 but
Yeah,
iPhone.
yeah, yes. Delete, deleting the delete box and all that stuff. You've created a black hole on your phone. What a surprise. Um, so this is a good thing for you.
Yes.
Yeah. What would you do without it?
I don't know.
Mm,
I don't know what I'd be doing if I wasn't streaming right now.
mm,
Because it's something I've been putting thought into for the past year and a half.
mm-hmm.
I'd probably put a lot more effort into looking into different careers. I mean, I'm still doing that, but
Yeah, yeah. I mean,
I definitely, because I do want something bigger out of this.
yeah. And
But, you know,
you've got a tremendous personality for one thing, and
I appreciate that. Thank you.
and unfortunately, people with really good personalities get shunted into customer service.
Yes,
So
I know. I'm good at it. I just don't want to be.
I'm good at it. Damn it.
That sucks.
coming to work with a scythe and start swinging at customers and end up getting the most tips. Oh, that was wonderful, honey. Thank you. Here's your money.
Thank you for reaping my soul today. I appreciate it. Here's a tip.
You were so kind by doing so. Here you go.
Like, I've yelled at people,
Yeah.
and they still don't hate me. I don't get it.
Maybe you make them feel bad. Maybe that's all you can do is make people feel bad enough to they'll give you money. I mean,
I'll just start crying on stream. Like,
where's my bits?
what are my pants? Well, the good news is my 2.0 model does have legs, so
Oh.
I have pants.
There you go. There you go. You tell them that if you'll get
You'll get your pants.
Yeah, you get pants if you get bits.
Pants for bits.
Xephy, thank you so much for coming on. It's been an absolute hoot.
Thank you for having me.
And we got to do it again later this year. And all the best for the 2.0 Part 2 and all the other stuff that you got planned. Yeah, I mean, you've been listening, and we've been talking to a walking riot here. and they're a lot of fun. You got to check out what the commanders got going on. We're going to have all the links in the description for the video. And again, Xephy, thank you so much.
You're welcome. It was good to talk to you, and hopefully I'll see you on the other side.
Thank you for listening to Eric Loy Interviews. Join us again next time when we talk to another member of the always interesting VTuber community.